Hi everybody, this is Cyril Drossers here. Cyril Dessers. You may be wondering where Bob Mack is. Well, I've kidnapped him just for a few minutes and locked him in the cupboard behind me. He'll return to his duties after the next international game, no doubt. I'm here to give my view on the Scots' defeat last night in Croatia by 2 goals to 1. And to say it was predictable is, well, being predictable. I'm Nigerian. Well, I play for Nigeria. I'm really a Belgian, but I reckon I would walk into that Scottish team. They just don't have any strikers. Well, the one they do have, Lawrence Shankland, never gets a game. He gets 10 minutes here and there, and the manager persists with playing donkey Shea Adams and an even bigger donkey, Lyndon Dykes, who just don't score goals. But that's the Scottish international team strikers. So I reckon if I were Scottish, I would walk into that team and I would score goals with midfielders like McGinn, McTominay, Christie supplying the balls into the box. Scots don't even have any wingers, so that doesn't help either. Okay, he played young Dokes last night, but he's got a long way to go to show that he's international class. So basically, no attackers. Midfielders have to do all the scoring and everything else. So it's not a pretty sight if you're a Scotsman. So thankfully, I'm Belgian. The defence was ridiculous because he keeps playing Fat Tony Ralston in the absence of the two real right backs. He persists with Donkey Hanley, but at least he did play John Souttar, my teammate, who was actually the best man probably in the team last night and proved that he should be the number one pick in defence when it comes to any other future games. Andy Robertson, as usual, the most overrated player maybe in Scottish history. Who cares if he gets injured? It's the other people we want back, the Hickeys and Pattersons and McGinns. Who cares if Andy Robertson gets injured? It wouldn't make a blind bit of difference. So anyhow, another defeat came about in unusual circumstances for us, actually, because we went into the lead. They quickly equalised. The Croatians went ahead in the second half, and with 94 minutes on the clock and another defeat inevitable, the Scots actually equalised, only for VAR to chalk it off. That's typical of Scottish luck, I would say. If only they had the luck of the Irish. It was a correct decision. It was for offside, although when the ball was eventually prodded into the net, it was by a Croatian. So if it had stood, we would have drawn the game and wouldn't have had a Scotsman scoring either of our goals. 2 own goals. That sums us up. Lack of strikers. So now, another terrible performance. We still only have one win in 15 games, and that was against the mighty Gibraltar. And that won't change any when the Scots play Portugal at Hampden on Tuesday night. Bob Mack will be there. I think he'll be so sickened he might not even do another report on the game on Wednesday. But who knows? Maybe he'll stick to his guns and give you the lowdown on another terrible performance. And there's no way out of this until they get rid of Steve Clarke. He's too cautious, a manager. He won't try out different things, tactics, different players. He won't give young people a go at it. He persists with the same failures like Hanley, Dykes, Adams, Robertson. He's even playing a 41-year-old goalkeeper instead of a younger goalkeeper who actually plays in the top league in this country. So you won't change anything until the manager changes, and I think it'll probably take another 3 defeats for that to happen. Surely he can't survive 6 defeats in 6 games in the Nations League. The good news is the Scots will be relegated to Division B, playing teams in future more their standard rather than the so-called top teams, although Portugal, Poland and Croatia aren't actually in the top echelon. So what would it be like if we were playing Germany, Spain, France, dare I say, even England? Right now we're at the bottom of the barrel and we won't get out of it until manager Clarke gets the chop. Anyhow, here's hoping. It does go better for the Scots on Tuesday, but I really can't see it. I'm just concentrating on banging in a hat-trick at Rugby Park in my next game for Rangers. and I'll come back maybe and ram down Bob Mack's words in his throat when I end up with 30 goals by the end of this season. Thanks for watching.